and just all the girls at work.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be good.
Oh, that colour's lovely, isn't it?
It's nice, isn't it? Wow.
But if I could take one thing, I'd take one of the plates.
Would you?
Yeah, because the plates in here tell a story.
What?
Yeah, they're proper designer plates.
Oh.
Yeah. They got Davina on and everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess you just don't really... You got that face
Oh, yeah.
I guess
Oh,
you don't
that's
really
beautiful,
think of
that
things like
colour. Thank you ever so much.
You're welcome.
How'd you get it to shine like that?
Magic finger. Using a top coat.
How do you find it living in London now?
Yeah, it's good. I don't want to...
So you're going to go back to Bristol and just live in Bristol again, Josie?
Yeah, well, I got my family's there, aren't they? And then I got to go back and see if my auntie, and that's all right.
Yeah.
But you just never know, do you?
Yeah.
Like, you never know what's going to happen when you get out of it.
Yeah.
I don't know what John's thinking or what have you.
I'm friends with here. Are all from here, but everyone's moved down.
You might have had Big Brother eyes.
Some people that moved to uni.
There's not a lot going on in people.
What,
not really. It's one of them places.
what was you doing before you came in here?
That's what I have to do. It's not my task.
There's a woman sings on that track. I never could work out what... I don't know if she actually has any lyrics or whether she's just open vocalizing along with the music.
Yeah, I can't remember how the intro footage goes, because each year they have like different shots and stuff, don't they?
What do you mean?
Like, you know, when they play the music.
Yeah.
I can't remember what they showed us, yeah.
Isn't it like...
Like, one year they had like a dam thing, didn't they? That, like a reservoir thing, and like, stuff like that.
Do you mean it was like a bunch of cameras in a tunnel?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, if I remember correctly from launch night, the sort of opening credits are like carnival-y type stuff, and there's like splashes of flowers, like almost like a firework.
Oh, yeah.
A firework exploding, it's flowers.
Yeah.
Kind of like, and I remember the last bit is like an evil-looking doll.
Yeah, that's Bob Reiter.
Yeah.
Like a doll form of Bob Reiter.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's the only bit I've ever seen of it, because obviously I've been here from the start. Like some upstarts who come in 4 weeks into
don't bother hanging around at launch night. Just get, you know, come in and just go to the end, really. That was my game plan.
Yeah. You know, some people just take the time coming into the house.
Just relax, you know. Just breeze through, really.
You've only ever been up for eviction once.
Yeah. That was tough.
Ironically, both the times I was up for eviction was via face swap.
And then both times you were a nominated housemate. The other 2 times you were a nominated housemate, you face swapped yourself out of it.
Yeah. That sucked.
How does it feel, like, realising that you're a nominated housemate?
Didn't bother me. I kind of knew it was coming because, like I said, I'd find it more and more difficult to engage with a group. I went through a point where I wasn't interested in talking to anybody. I was quite happy if no one talked to me.
Do you start trying to think in your head who nominated you?
Oh, man, couldn't care less.
Really?
Could all nominated me as far as I was concerned. I literally was just like, I didn't really want to talk to anybody, even you. I didn't want to be around anybody. It had nothing to do with any of you guys.
Yeah.
It was me. I just wanted to be left alone. And that period where I disengaged myself from a group was exactly the same period I was nominated, so it was absolutely no surprise to me.
Don't know how I would have.
In a lot of ways, it felt I was more relaxed finding I was up for nomination because I thought, well, at least I can save myself, rather than not being up and then worrying the rest of the day someone going to face swap me.
Yeah, you did face that.
Because after it's been done twice to you, it really, you get paranoid. face swapped. So by actually being up for nomination, you know you can't be face swapped, but you do have a chance of face swapping yourself out of it,
Yeah.
which is crummy. I didn't enjoy doing either. Knew I should have picked you both times. Knew I should have gone with my gut instinct. That Andrew, the third most fake on the board, and the most forgettable. It's a good thing you're forgettable because I'd forgotten about you to face swap you.
That's probably right. Like, people probably wanted to nominate me, but they just got in the diary and just like forgot my name or something. Who is that guy with the glasses and the ginger hair? And they're like Big Brother had asked that you must say a name. And they just can't remember. So they have to nominate someone else.
Yeah,
wouldn't
those are definitely 2 low points picking Dave and Sam because I didn't want to pick on. Well, the first time I did it, I tried to create a fair kind of system that would at least be kind of impartial, but that totally backfired because Dave threw a massive wobbly and really cracked our friendship. And then so for the next week, I thought, right, I'm just going to do what Dave said I should have done the first time and just keep closest to me and pick the one I have the least connection with. And unfortunately, that ended up being Sam. Because again, I didn't want to pick Sam because, like I said, I don't like picking newbies. I think they should have their chance to have their time in here. But by doing that, it's what led me to have a big fight. There's also another little reason why I picked Sam. Because John James wanted me to pick him. But if I'd picked any of the originals off that board, and if there had been a double eviction, Joe and JJ might as well just pack their suitcases then and there, because there would have been no chance either would have survived against the originals at that time.
I'm not sure now.
Yeah, not now, but so I thought if
we know that how well JJ was responded to, he might have been a strong favourite when he arrived.
I know, but at the time we didn't know.
Yeah.
So I thought, at least if I pick Sam, that gives... Because I knew Dave wasn't going to go anywhere. So I thought, at least if I pick Sam, it'll give all three of them... It'll give everybody an even chance of surviving. But then as the week went on, it became more apparent that probably Joe was going to go. So it didn't really matter who I'd picked to put in there. Even though I didn't want Joe to go, I really liked Joe.
Yeah. Just love that Alice Tree called me Mr. Muscle.
Just glad I don't ever have to do that again. I'm sure you and Cozzo would probably found a way to weasel me into saving myself again. Save your ungrateful hides.
Oh, while we're in the house alone, I probably should tell you that I think I'm going to tell Josie on Friday. You know, I've said in the diary that I fancy her because I'm nearly 100% certain that it won't get mentioned because there'll be so much to ask about John James, but just in case it does.
Yeah,
I don't want it to cause any embarrassment or any...
I'm pretty sure Josie knows.
Do you think?
I know Josie comes across as ditzy, and John said, she's not the smartest cookie. Josie's very smart. She picks up, she observes everything, She'll have known, believe me. Girls know.
Still, I should probably tell her.
Yeah, you can if you want to, but she'll say, yeah, I already know. Or she might be kind and spare you the embarrassment and say, really? Oh, that's sweet. But she knows.
But you agree, don't you? They never would make an issue out of it because the whole thing with John James and that.
No.
I'm not heariest to people.
You walked around
No, not really. It's not really that hearing.
I don't even do that indoors anyway. No. People say that.